but 99% of Earth's history is invisible, until now. But paleontology hunts for the tangible evidence of ancient life. These discoveries reshape our core understanding of biology. We begin with foundational finds that sparked revolutions. The initial discovery often looks deceptively simple, just rock. But beneath the surface lies a complete narrative waiting to be read. Consider the first robust skeletal remains identified. But these fragments defined entire new biological classifications. Scientists must synthesize scattered evidence into a cohesive whole. This process requires immense spatial reasoning and historical context. And now that we understand the challenge, let's explore ecosystem reconstruction. A single fossil rarely tells the full story of survival. But trackways provide kinetic data, revealing locomotion and speed. Uncontextual geology dates the behavior to specific environmental pressures. And the environment dictated how these giants adapted to thrive. Then came the discoveries rewriting the avian lineage entirely. The microscopic analysis confirmed soft tissue remnants and pigment structures. But the transition from reptile to bird required countless intermediate forms. Hollowed bones reduced mass, optimizing these creatures for aerial maneuvers. Attachment points reveal musculature strength necessary for flight initiation. Reproductive strategies also underwent massive evolutionary shifts. A modern technology now allows us to digitally probe these ancient remnants. We can visualize internal organs and pathways previously unseen. This informs our understanding of ancient metabolism and physiology. Each major discovery forces a recalibration of the entire timeline. Marine reptiles present unique taphonomic challenges for preservation. Aquatic forms often yield spectacular, near-complete skeletons. Their feeding mechanisms were often hyper-specialized for deep-sea prey. Coprolites and gastroliths offer direct insight into diet. Mass mortality events create unique opportunities for mass recovery. But these concentration layers challenge assumptions about social behavior. We see evidence of herds, social structures, and synchronized demise. The finest detail often comes from surprising preservation conditions. Recent techniques hint at original coloration, challenging monochrome perceptions. Now that we understand preservation, let's explore biogeography. Fossil distribution maps the movement of the planet itself. Identical forms on separated continents confirm ancient land bridges. These creatures were not static, they traversed oceans and mountains. The rise of mammals often hinges on catastrophic turnover events. The KPG boundary reveals one of history's most profound bottlenecks. The thin layer of iridium acts as a definitive cosmic marker. Survival was determined by size, diet, and immediate resource access. The survivors inherited a newly empty ecological niche, driving rapid diversification. To me, fossil plants provide the baseline energy for all subsequent animal life. Leaf-venation patterns correlate directly with past atmospheric carbon levels. Understanding photosynthesis rates helps model entire food webs. The most profound discoveries often bridge multiple scientific disciplines. Sometimes the largest impact comes from the smallest, most specialized structures. This tooth implied a diet previously unknown for its entire taxonomic group. It forces us to reevaluate the ecological niches they occupied. The sheer variety of structure continues to astound researchers. But each new specimen challenges the completeness of our existing phylogenetic trees. Are these parallel evolution, or a lost lineage rediscovered? The hunt pushes into ever more remote and inaccessible regions globally. Our protagonist, a dedicated specialist, continues this challenging quest. Their growth is measured by the questions they manage to answer. The next breakthrough is always hidden just beneath the surface layer. It demands patience, precision, and an unyielding belief in the evidence. For each discovery is a conversation across geological epochs. But these truths, unearthed piece by piece, reveal the epic scope of life itself.